Hi, welcome to Ocean Yummy's channel. So as you can see, I'm back out walking again. Well, that's what I take time out to talk about Nature Boy's little morons, because that's what they are. These little morons, basically. Oops, these little morons. Juju went to uh the jail yesterday. I was saying a whole heap of foolishness, basically. Um, Juju, I don't know whether he has a speech impediment. I don't know what's going on with that boy, because he's a boy. At the end of the day, he's not a man. Um, Juju was saying that how Nature Boy is the Messiah and all this, and then he was doing their begging chant, etc., and said that how um saying that how let me go over here. And saying that how Nature Boy was put in jail for, like, for the wrong reasons. Juju is very much uneducated. Uneducated. He and the other morons was used in so many ways. Like, even when it came to nearer the end, he used them as another tool. Now, Juju, when he's talking, because I'm gonna put it up on my channel too, actually. When he's talking, his speech is very, I don't know. I mean, I'm not the greatest of talker, so, like, it's like, but his speech, the way he puts himself over, they call it hood mentality. I don't know, whatever they call it. He seems to think that how his Messiah, his God, was put in, was denied bond unjustly. But the Messiah asked the young ladies to put out a drone and bring in contraband and stuff like that. I don't think that they don't know the reasons why he was denied or bond, or why it was postponed, or whatever the case may be, right? So he decided to go and do a protest in front of the jail. I think it was him. It sounded like Juju, Jax, another lady, and they are protesting. The thing is that when there are real political prisoners that is in jail and stuff like that, there's one from the Black Panthers. I think he's been in jail for how long now? And I'm sure the one from the Black Panther has never got a drone and did all that stuff, right? Tookie Williams. Nature Boy is not Tookie Williams. Nature Boy is not. It's not. I can't think of all the ones who's been politically, like, put away. They seem to think because Nature Boy was denied. So I'm talking really slowly. Nature Boy was denied bond, that it was unjust, or whatever. Where it was unjust, that it was unjust. These people, Juju included, went through a whole heap of separation, whole heap of abuse, not separation, whole heap of abuse, whole heap of being lied to, whole heap of fake doctrine, because he put together a whole heap of doctrine, the Bible, the Quran, everything put together, sort of like a Dr. York figure. And in their minds, they feel that their master has been wronged, or their puppet master has been wronged. He didn't even teach them how to behave when out on the street. When you're talking, political or otherwise, there's a way of talking. You don't start calling women itches. And when the lady first started talking about her son being in prison and all that, he didn't even listen. He just started going off on her, and they're just like, you know, there's no learned in the speech. There's no learned in the speech. Like in the conscious community, that's one thing the conscious community is known for. They're known for knowing the common law, and all sorts of stuff. So they don't need to eggs up and go on like that. He was going on with a lot of yeah, no, like either he has a problem. I mean, I know he has a mental problem himself. He couldn't even get his speech over. He was ready to attack the women with speech there. He was just looking so hot on how he looked. What I should have done is I should have inserted the video really. I should have in it. But he was like, I don't know. He needs to go and read a book. Need to go read. Okay, a message to a black man. Hi, Alexandra. A message to a black man. Go read certain books. Go read when Muata Ashby. I always mention Muata Ashby because he deals with diet. He sort of deals with the yoga, all that. Hi, Christine. He deals with the yoga and the breath and all that. They don't even breathe. They don't follow a diet or nothing. The only one I kind of see doing something is Honor at this present moment. Honor and Star. And he's just out there doing the most. And being that I talk about carbonation, just recently I've been talking about carbonation a lot. Certain videos of their past behaviors is just ridiculous. Like, you just don't, right? And they feel that they're helping his case, which they're not, which is good, they're not. But I don't want him to come out anyway. Then Juju goes on to say that how people's making money off of Nature Boy's name. Some content creators ain't even making money off of Nature Boy's name. Not a lot of them are making money off of him. They were right. He said to them, right, you have a right to make money off of him, off of me. That's what he said, because Fundi Fee started creating wines on carbonation and all that stuff. So carbonation is really that they have no behavior. They have no behavior at all. And I am going to put a video of him from one of the content creator. Is that his stuff? The content creator. So I should have got one of them. All of the carbonations are aggressive, no manners, they're all children. I think Juju's in his 20s, in his early 20s. He was the one who was taking the shoes off of Nature Boy. And Nature Boy was saying, oh, you know, I just stand here and and then people just want to take my shoes off and they just want to do this. He was the one when, what's his name, was getting his hair cut, Loyal. He was the one who was getting the alcohol and wiping round the back of his head. So Juju needs to shut up at this point. He needs to go and sit down, because they're gonna, well, like I said, I'll say it again, they are liable to get arrested sooner or later. By the way this thing is going, and it doesn't even look good for them anyway. So I don't see why they need to come out here and at the arse. It just makes no, well, actually it makes sense. because they think they're doing something big. They think they're doing something bigger than themselves, right? They're doing for humanity, right? Doing for humanity, shouting at women who's waiting at the county, DeKalb County, probably to go in to see whoever, to go see their some people has been put in prison for the wrong reasons, and there's him shouting and being an idiot. He just, like I said, like the title says, he needs to just go sit down, shut up his mouth. He is just like Pisces. He ain't got nothing good to say. Shut up and go and sit down, because there's already a rippling effect already. Like I said, one of you's already been touched. One of you already been touched. So if I was them lot, I would just be quiet. Karma working fast. It's working very fast, very fast, very fast. Just like how the days are moving fast, it's working fast. They are not gonna learn. The only way they're gonna learn is when all of them is locked up, one form or the other. I mean, Nature Boy wives did what they did, and they most probably is gonna get locked up. Most probably, like as Jade is saying, most likely they're gonna get locked up. So you cannot be going out there doing the most and then thinking that how you're standing for the woke community. The woke community is way bigger than that. From what I know, they're way bigger. They know the law upside down, sideways. Some of them. They know common law. They know the other law. I forgot the other law. I forgot what the other law is called. They know a few things, because even me, if I really wanted to learn about the law, I could really learn about it. So Juju and them lot just get on. They think that how they're from the hood, because they're from the hood. Some of carbonation people come from solid backgrounds. Majority of them come from solid backgrounds, right? Right. And as we know from Ben Yahweh, Ben Yahweh, the source. Oh yeah, the Black's law, the source father, I think he's called. Yeah, the common law, yeah, and the natural law, yeah. Right, right. They always take them. They always get their members are always young, and they string them a whole set of rubbish. What you call it? They groom them, because that's what Nature Boy did. He's groomed them to such a state. Even they don't know how to behave when they're out and about. Seems a lot of people need to learn the hard way. Seeing with the awakening process of humanity, this year is a 7 universal year. A lot of people gonna have a spiritual awakening. Yeah, just like time is speeding up, so is karma. The Black's law, common law, and natural law. They use black law in courts. Yeah, but they don't really know their rights. From what I'm gathering, they don't really know their rights, because when he first got into the jail, when he first got jailed or whatever, they were putting up his propaganda on IG. They're still putting his propaganda up on what you call it. They were still putting his people around me. The last time when I came here, there wasn't a lot of people. They was putting a lot of his propaganda out. And obviously then they got a lawyer. The lawyer said to them that they got to stop being on IG, because the wives kept coming up on IG a lot, spitting a lot of rubbish, especially against Janae, who is now pregnant for Solar, because Janae, they were saying that they was trying to prove that how their master didn't R-word Janae. So their lawyer was told them to sit down and be quiet, because they was quiet for a very long time. Even some people I think somebody asked me about the wives recently. And then next thing you know, right, we hear that how they're doing stuff with drones. So, the black law, meaning the banks. We are currently living under maritime law. We should know about the laws. All people should know is their rights. Yeah, that's true. Black law is really a play on all other laws. It's not used and overstood by people. Well, they don't know the law though. They don't know the law. They don't know. They don't know. You can tell because he was out at the front of the court, the jail, shouting, being rude, doing the most, and all that, doing the most, and all that stuff. You know, carbonation is not the most rational of groups. I think they're one of the most weird, weird cults. They're one of the worst weird cults. So you can purchase the Black Laws Dictionary on Amazon. Oh, I might get it myself as well. I might get it today. So, oh yes, I keep forgetting to put out my thing. So, Juju was there making the most noise. Oh, look at this little baby. Juju was there making the most noise. The most noise. It's like really. He just was making the most noise. Honestly, he was making the most noise, and he's like I'm like he has no. There's no behavior in their group. There's no behavior in the group. None of the group, as we've seen from Pisces. So, maybe I should make a live for you lot's chatting as well. I got to make a live for you lot be chatting because sometimes you be coming with some interesting stuff. I don't want to put out the let me see. Yeah. So yeah, but definitely Juju. I don't know whoever people know who Juju is from Carbonation, but yeah, he was just making a lot of hoo ha, and their master is still there. Their master is still in jail. So you know they can't read the room when they go out. They have no behavior. They have no behavior. They don't know how to behave when they're out. They don't know how to be. Though they talk about being with nature. They talk about not being part of Babylon, and even they are more Babylon than the Babylonians. So the behavior to which what was shown at DeKalb County, I think it was yesterday. I'm gonna put it up, but he really needs to go and sit down and grow up, and just just go sit down, because every single time they open their mouth, they make it worse for him, for Nature Boy anyway, but they don't even realize that. Look at the sun. Ooh, sun's pretty today. Yeah, so um, yeah, they need to just go sit down and be more, what you call it, be, well, what's you call it, be quiet. be quiet because they know of nothing. They know nothing. All of the stuff that Nature Boy taught him is all distorted. They keep saying that how he came from the hood and all this stuff. He came from the what they say? He come from the he came from the hood. He was brought up by adopted parents in the suburbs who was white, he was Christian. That's who he was brought up by. So um the bishops was very religious. He went through a lot of abuses while being in care or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So um they're trying to make him seem like he's a victim of life or whatever. I mean, most people can say they're a victim of life or whatever. I'm not around them people. I'm not around drama. There is you. You have a lot of people, fake prophet and guru, gonna get exposed this year. Truth coming to light, new discovery, high level. Yeah, there is gonna be a lot of ones because even now with the deaths the deaths of certain peoples, um Nature Boy was saying to people about the breaking up of the you know when they were saying when the new world order was gonna set in, right, which we already knew already. I'm gonna send you something regarding the so-called debts on WhatsApp solution. Okay, that's awesome. You have applied the common law. Oh, okay. So but they don't know about these things. These all this stuff used to are talking in the chat right now. They don't know of these things. They don't know of nothing of this. They don't know of the they don't know of those things. He didn't get them he didn't teach them certain stuff. He didn't teach them certain things so that they can learn so that they can apply it to their life. It's like when you go Nation of Islam, or I'll use Nation of Islam as a good example. You can be away from Nation of Islam very long, but some of the stuff, right, you kind of apply it to your life, even though you left Nation of Islam. So, um, even if you go to a whole another thing. So, so these children, because they are children, if you look at their faces on the community tab, you see that they're children. When you look at them, they're all youngsters. They're all lost. Juju is one of them. Juju was the one who's getting slapped by Nature Boy nearing the end when he was in Atlanta as well. Him and Loyal and Solar. I think Pisces. Pisces weren't even in part of that. They was getting slapped up. And yes, there is a lot of fake ones because that's why people like YP is getting seen. YP and others is getting seen. Then people are gonna have a hard year this year. Bailiff served papers on my son. I served it back on them. I was shocked when he took it. Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah, so I know that lots of people um who's interested in the carbonation thing will it's like, it's crazy. Yeah, my daughter's Virgo as well. But I just thought I'd just come because you know me when I put things in the title is basically what I'm gonna say. If like I would tell them they need to shut up. Um the car like Juju particularly. No no what you call it? No behavior. He has no behavior. Now, people, there's information that's going on in my chat as well about the common law. So when you're reading the chat, take some of the information about the books, etc. So I just thought I'd just come and say my little bit. I've got to say my little bit about carbonation somehow. I will be on the dark side. I won't be able to do it tomorrow. I don't know. I will be on the dark side soon. So to do the build on the time speeding up, because the time seems to be speeding up. Like it slows down, then it speeds up, then it slows down, then it speeds up. I don't know whether anybody else is noticing this. Oh yeah, and R.I.P. to Tina Turner, who died. I think died yesterday. So yeah. But thank you guys for coming through. I just thought I'd say that about the carbonation. Though it's two different things going on in the chat and what I'm saying, but it's okay. So for the ones who's following carbonation, right, Juju definitely needs to be quiet and just sit down and rest his clot. And it says just don't talk. So yeah. So I'm gonna come off now. Thank you, Christine. Oops, Christine and Alexander. Alexander, you need to also go and sub to the dark side as well. Maybe all this chat can happen on there as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna come off and have a good day. I just thought I'd come out because I normally don't do lives outside. I started doing it outside a little bit more. So have a good day, whatever time you're in, and I'll see you later. Please leave a comment underneath about Juju and his outbursts near DeKalb County and tell me exactly what you think of it because he is a child at the end of the day. He's a child. So, yeah, but thank you, Alexander and Christine, for coming through. Okay, and have a good day, and I'll see you later. Bye.